Sixers fans, welcome back. Look, the last day of the year, there's no better time to drop some Sixers New Year's resolutions. I have 3 of them. There are 3 needs that we are absolutely in dire need of. I want to talk about it, but first, like the video, subscribe to the channel, do all that. Whatever. Let's get into it. Number 1, there are 43 players in the NBA right now who are averaging at least 5 or more assists per game. And the Philadelphia 76ers have exactly 0 of them. That's a problem. That's a problem, ladies and gentlemen. That's a serious issue. We need playmaking. We need a guard who can initiate offense and is a primary passer and a primary facilitator. We don't have that. Tyrese Maxey is vastly improved in that area. Nothing I'm going to say today is going to be a knock towards Tyrese Maxey. And I know a lot of it looks like it can be, but I promise you it's not. He has been fantastic. He just had a huge game last night. He's been nothing short of awesome. I know that. But we need at least a backup point guard, somebody that is going to be a primary ball handler that can facilitate and seeks out plays for his teammates, not just somebody who creates a play on his own. We need something. We don't have a single guy on our team averaging over 5 assists per game. That's really bad. That's something that we've obviously been hit hard with the loss of 2-5 Ben Simmons. We need somebody that can come in and just be a legitimate playmaker immediately and at least off of the bench. I think that's something that Daryl Morey is going to have to look for the year of 2022. Number 2 is shooting. Look, I don't think there is a guy outside of Seth Curry and George Niang that I would surround Tyrese Maxey and Embiid with who I can trust and trust their shot. Nobody. I mean, Tobias Harris and Furkan Korkmaz has been nothing short of absolutely horrible this year. They don't deserve roster spots in the slightest. I mean, Tobias Harris is a glorified Kyle Anderson right now, and Furkan Korkmaz should have stayed in Turkey instead of coming over here because that man is the worst player on the team. And I want to talk. It's a positive video. It's a positive video. The Sixers need shooting. We really need to surround Embiid with as much shooting as possible. Tyrese Maxey hit 5 threes last night. He's been really good lately. He has at least seemed like he's willing to take that jump out on the outside and the perimeter shooting areas. So, I mean, this is, again, not a knock towards Tyrese and nor Embiid, of course, because that man is an MVP level player. But we need guys that we can trust to shoot the basketball. Danny Green has not been good this year when he's been available, and he has rarely been available. Shake Milton hasn't really been available. When he has been, he hasn't really been that consistent. Furkan Korkmaz is the worst player in the NBA. Tobias Harris is like a $10 million a year guy that we're deciding to pay like $33 million a year instead. So that's a lot of fun. Cool. Good for that. And the last, but definitely not least, thing that we need to resolve in the 2022 year is rebounding. If I watch another Sixers game and we're getting out-rebounded by 10 in the first quarter like we did against Atlanta, I'm going to lose my mind. We are the worst rebounding team in the NBA, and that's not me exaggerating. The Sixers are literally last in rebounds per game, and they have the worst rebounding percentage in the entire NBA. We have the least amount of offensive rebounds per game, and we're like 23rd or 24th in defensive rebounds per game. That is so bad. We are a bottom 10 rebounding team. We are not a top 10 offense and not top 10 defense. The Sixers are just not good enough right now to truly compete. We need rebounding. And I know a lot of the rebounding woes may be fixed when Andre Drummond comes back and seems to be playing more. But Andre Drummond is like a weird rebounder to me. Like, he's like a rebounding machine, and he's won rebounding championships, like the regular season award every year. But like, he just doesn't seem like a great rebounder to me. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. He doesn't really give me the unbelievable rebounding vibe as much as he did, at least in the beginning of the season. The Sixers need to go out and just have better rebounding. Because, like, if you look at some of the guys on this team, I'm not going to name names, but Furkan Korkmaz, if you can't shoot, nor play make, or play defense, the least you can do is rebound. But he can't even do that. Tobias Harris is not a bad rebounder. I mean, he averages like 7.7 on the year, I believe, a little bit under 8, which isn't bad. But if you're going to give me less than 20 points a game and then you're just not going to shoot the ball well, Would like to have more rebounding from you at least. I don't love it. I don't love the way this team rebounds as a team, as a whole, as a unit. It just doesn't look good. We give up so many offensive possessions over and over and over again that at least the third time they're going to shoot the ball, it's going to go in because, dude, we were giving up an offensive rebound every single time the ball hits the cylinder. But it's a great win last night. That's the moral of the story is heads up, Sixers fans. This team's clearly probably not a second-round team in the playoffs. If anything, we're a first-round exit, second-round exit. But if we resolve some of our 2021 problems, I think we could be a lot better. Peace. Have a happy new year.